Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm yours truly, the one and only Coin Baron, and today we do another weekly close live stream, and it's an exciting one because we're testing the rainbow chart. So a lot more about that later, but first I want to do a proper strap in. That has been a long while, guys, since we have had a proper strap in here. So, well, it's healing, guys. I'm healing, the market is healing, so things are looking better and better and better. So happy Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. I don't know if you guys celebrate, but it's a thing here in the Netherlands. So if you had a great day, or if you're still going to family, enjoy your day off. That's also what you should do when the markets are basically doing nothing. It's doing absolutely nothing here. Like Action is saying here. Like Action is saying, come on, Crow, do something. It is still basically here in this range. It is hugging the line of the breakout. So this was the original breakout here of this structure, and it's holding on to that line. So that's what we're waiting for. That is currently what we're seeing. But guys, again, it's Easter, so people are not really trading much today. And also it's weekend. It's weekend. But yeah, easy times here, easy times. Anyways, what's up, Marty? What's up? Strap in, guys, strap in. I see Björn strapping in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, nice hat. That's a story, guys. I had an issue with my haircut. Yeah, it is really short now. It is really short, but it's a nice cap. So instead of showing my short hair, I'm going short in the market. No. Oh yeah, smash the like. Thank you very much, Marty. Smash the like, dude. Johnny, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sanjay as well. Happy Easter, dude. Let's see what the rainbow chart is doing. We're also going to talk about Bitcoin, guys, because I think I've seen something for Bitcoin what not everyone is aware of. But it's good. It's bullish. It's very bullish. Anyways, what's the rainbow chart doing? This, guys, is the rainbow chart, and it is again at the lows. It is again at the lows where we were here, and also here. So I'm getting impatient. I'm getting very, very impatient. Yeah, top G. Looking like a top G here. Time to buy. Is it time to buy? I think it might be time to buy. I mean, it's a bottom range. Typically we go up. Typically we go up. But yeah, it's interesting. It is very interesting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 times we're retesting here this exact line. But this line is growing. This line is growing. As you can see, the first time we hit it, it was at about 8 cents. Now we're talking about 8.3 cents. About 8.3 cents. So it's going up slowly but steadily. If you ask me, guys, do I mind this longer quote-unquote bear market? It's okay. I know it feels strange to say that, but the thing is, the longer we have this quote-unquote bear market, the cheaper it is to DCA in. So it's like you go to a store and they have like a Black Friday sale, but then they do a Black Friday after a Black Friday after a Black Friday after a Black Friday. So the thing is, after you see too many Black Fridays, the whole Black Friday vibe wears out. But it doesn't mean that the sale itself isn't good. Sentiment, therefore, is at lows, but the sale is still good. That's how I approach this market currently. That's also why the video I made yesterday, check it out, guys, it's quite interesting. The video I made yesterday, it was about the market being very boring. So not much to talk about, honestly. I can talk about Bitcoin in a minute because I do feel that I'm seeing something which might be a Buddhist catalyst. But okay, it is just holding on, yeah. It is just holding on there. It's been, in my opinion, worse than what we've seen here. So here, it was a quick wick below and a bounce. But now it's test, 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 test. And we keep wicking below. But it's a battleground here. It's a very painful battleground. Just need some announcements to get us going again. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if you guys seen the video. I do recommend to check it out. But have you seen this, guys? Mirko. So Mirko, the new lead, has been crazy regarding communication here. Today he also shared this here. He shared this. He had some one-on-ones with Swish, with Axel or Alex. Alex from WolfSwap, of course. And also he had a chat with this guy from Crow with Knife. Karl. Early Crow. Anyway, so he's part of the Crow with Knife team. He's trying to at least talk with the community, the current community. But I think it's also important that he talks with people, you know, not from the Crow fam. Because there is a reason why we are this small. There's a reason. So we need to also expand to new people, new developers. So I hope he uses this input to at least improve for the current Crow fam. But yeah, that's what he's doing. And I like it. I haven't really seen, I don't know, maybe Ken Timson, the previous lead, did this also for Cronos chain. But we don't know. Bit late, but strapped in. Strap in, my man. Hope you enjoyed today, random token. Hope you enjoyed maybe some time with the fam. What I also do like is that he's looking forward to more conversations next week. So it's not the only talks doing, like I mentioned before, potentially talk with other people, other chains. I hope for something like that. That would be the most bullish catalyst. And that might be something like XGen is saying here. That might be something like XGen is saying here that we need. Jeff Lundy, happy Easter, dude. Happy Easter. Anyways, also, it's confirmed. I've seen Crypto Crow here talking about his speaking here. I've seen Alex being very bullish, actually, about also this, because overall, his communication is just in general a lot better than what we've seen so far. And we need it. We definitely need better communication here. So that's looking good. It might be the bullish catalyst that we need. I really hoped it was this here. It was this. But unfortunately, it was only for a very short while, this bullishness. I would say, though, we're doing overall better than Ethereum. So I don't know if you guys have seen it. Ethereum is having some struggles. So last week, it seems to bounce up very nicely after this wick to the 2017 high. The 2017 high. So Ethereum showed a lot of pain here. A lot of pain. Whereas Cronos, it held on quite well. It held on quite well. And you can also see that on the Crow ETH chart. Crow ETH. Crow ETH. ETH Crow. ETH Crow. Let me zoom in a bit, zoom out a bit. So here you can see that. Let's go to the daily quickly or weekly. So the higher it goes, the worse it is for Cronos. So you'll like to see it go down. And it's exactly doing that for ETH Crow here. So the lower it goes, the more ETH you can buy for your Cronos. That's basically the whole premise here of this chart. So what happens is, what just happened after this crash basically, is that it went to its range lows. Since we entered really this bear cycle, I would say that we have been in between here. And also I think would say, this one is an important one as well, about here. So we're again basically where we left off at the beginning of this bear market. And we tested it once, twice, now a third time. I honestly do believe though that Ethereum will have some more strength. If things go down that quickly, they can also bounce up very quickly as well. Asian Krotoshi first, man. Welcome, 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 welcome. Don't forget to sub as well. Strap in. More videos coming, guys, next week. I've got a video planned for the rainbow chart explanation. And I also want to talk about the level up program, because now I've seen a bit more about the crypto.com roadmap as well, and kind of where they are heading with the level up program, because not all the features are live yet. So for example, if you live in the US, you can use the stock function. So the level up program in the US is a lot more usable. Whereas if you go to the EU, we don't have any stocks yet for the Crypto.com app, so it's less interesting, I would say, the level up program. From a crypto point of view, though, it does offer a lot of things that you can't really get on other channels or on other parties, but yeah, it's kind of what's happening here. Sanjay, can we take where CRO is going in the future with this unburn tokens, like in 2028 or 2032? 2032, that's a long way from here. It's a long way from here. So that's a hard call, man. It's a hard call. 2032, that's about 8 years from now, right? 2 more cycles. It all depends on the development that front, Sanjay. I can't really predict that here. The only thing I can say, though, is that CRO Bitcoin is having some struggles. It's having some real issues here, guys. We talked about the narrative of CRO Bitcoin as well. CRO Bitcoin, I think, in the last stream on Thursday. But it broke down again. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think actually we talked about this in a different video as well. This is a rising wedge pattern. And my hope was that we actually would rebound at this line. This line means 1 million CRO per Bitcoin. But now it tested it and it went below again. So that means you have to pay more than 1 million CRO to get 1 Bitcoin. That's bearish for Bitcoin. That is bearish for Cronos. That is bearish for Cronos. And overall, on the weekly scale, you can also see that Bitcoin dominance keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. Happy Easter, Coin Baron. Strap in, smash the like. Yes, please, John. Hope you are having a great Easter as well. It's a bit of a strange thing, but in the Netherlands, we celebrate 2 Easter days. We got the Sunday and we got the Monday, because one day wasn't enough to celebrate the return of Jesus Christ, I guess. Strap in, guys. Strap in. I want to do a quick announcement, and then we go back to the charts. But if you want to strap in, it's a bit of an experiment. It's a bit of an experiment, but I actually wait a minute. Here it is. Let's just go together. It's a bit of an announcement here. I had a rough time. During my my recovery, really. So I'm really glad to be strapped in again. So for any member, any current member, stay tuned, because tomorrow or tonight, I'm not entirely sure, I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a Easter gift. Because I just launched this website here. It's coinbaron.shop, and it's actually a shop for suspenders here. So it's a bit of a joke, I know. It's a bit of a hobby project. I'm trying to do a bit of coding again and a bit of web development. So I'm trying out something here. It's a web shop for suspenders. And if you're a member, I will make sure you get one for free. So you can actually go to the website. I kind of like it. So to get one for free, though, you have to join the Discord. Link is in the description down below. And make a ticket, but I will make everything more clear in the upcoming message on YouTube. But yeah, it's kind of cool. We got a few options, but the website is broke. Okay, that's unfortunate. There we go. So we've got a few options here. We got the navy blue, we got the black one, and we got khaki. So yeah, enough ways to strap in. Bit of an announcement here. Hope you guys don't mind. So if you're a member, just wait a minute. You will get a message on YouTube to get more info how to actually get one for free. So there we go. Enough talk about the website. But yeah, Bitcoin dominance keeps climbing. The ceiling, the theoretical ceiling, will be about 66%. 66. What coding language do you use? Python. Python numlog. Are you also doing a bit of coding in your work? Your line of work? No, I've been using Python as a hobby project already for a long time, mainly for like home demotica. But working on a website is definitely different than doing demotica, like turning your lights on and off, or working with solar panels to maximize like the yield or the hourly. So we got here those dynamic tariffs as well. If the sun shines more, then typically the tariffs go down, or not the tariffs, the price. Okay, that's enough about that though. I'm using React. Okay, I like it. I need to learn more. React is more front-end, right? Front-end development. I would say Python is more back-end. So I take CRO is bearish. It's hard to make that call here. It's hard to make that call here, John. Why? Well, it is already at those lows. It is already at those lows. And we talked a bit about this with the comment from Benjamin that he says, well, Bitcoin is the play right now. And I think it's wrong. Saying that Bitcoin is the play because Bitcoin dominance might rise 2% more, I think that's a very weird take. It's a very weird take. And why is that a very weird take? Well, because you have to take a look at opportunity. Where's the opportunity at? If not CRO, then maybe ETH. ETH, guys, is back at levels from 2017. 2017. So it has so much more potential to rise. I still believe ETH will go to about $10,000. Yeah, about 10,000, maybe even 14. Wouldn't be that strange. So if ETH actually rises, let's say ETH rises to $14,000, it's doing almost a 10x. It's almost doing a 10x. And I think many people in the last stream said, well, Bitcoin, I see Bitcoin rise as well. This is not it for Bitcoin. And why is it not it for Bitcoin? We're going to discuss it in a minute. But if it rises, it might do 2x. I think a 2x would be good for Bitcoin, but it doesn't share the same potential as altcoins. But why is Bitcoin not already just heading to a bear market? Why isn't it? Well, we have to add a new indicator here. We have to add a new indicator. And let's go to the weekly, because typically, guys, what I like to use is these lines here. These moving averages. These moving averages. So this is a simple moving average. And I like it here because you can see it tested the 50 week. It tested the 50 week and it bounced. And it bounced. So 50 week has been on support here, and it has been support here. And also I think, yeah, about here as well. So 50 week is showing you where you can see maybe a bounce. I can use, though, also the exponential moving average. And let me show it to you because it's looking a bit different. It's called the EMA. SMA is simple moving average. EMA is the moving average exponential. And it might seem very, well, the same, but it definitely isn't. It definitely isn't. The difference between the simple moving average is it just divides the everyday price or every week price divided by the amount of, well, the period. So let's say the price currently is, what is it? It's hard to do that. Let's say the price one day was 100,000 and day two was 110. Then the simple moving average is sitting at about 105. That's how it works. However, the exponential one also counts in the current day, or the latest. Oh, how do I say it? How do you say it in English? The exponential one prefers to use the more recent dates. So it uses weights. And the more recent dates weigh more heavily. That's also why traders typically prefer the EMA, because the problem with the SMA is that because it more focuses also on historic data, it doesn't give you that edge, that really quick edge, because I wanted to make this trade now, and if I make this trade now, I can be more profitable. So that's why typically traders prefer to use an EMA. And what is interesting with the EMA is if you go to the 21 week EMA. And 21 week, that's typically the more short-term one. We tested that one a few times already. Let me remove this scribble here. We tested it, the 21 week, here as well, and here. So the last few weeks. And it's kind of getting into a squeeze here. It's kind of getting into a squeeze. But the last time we tested this 21 week, I think it was actually back in... I'm checking out where it was right now. It's hard to see. Okay, here the 21 was actually support. But I think it was in 2021. It was in 2021. Once we broke out of the 21 EMA, once we broke here out of the 21 EMA, we started a crazy rally. We started a crazy rally here. So maybe it's not that much different as this rally here. Of course, guys, this was back in 2021. We dropped crazy for Bitcoin from about 59 all the way down to 28 or 29. Down basically 50% or even a bit more. But the minute we climbed up again, we started that new rally. So maybe it's just waiting for that takeover here. And it's hard though. It can take some time. I think also here, actually it was a big one, big candle. But a 21 day is typically very important. So looking forward to this. Looking forward to see if we can break it. It can sometimes take some time though. You can see also here, it's kind of squeezing together with the 50 week. And also here it's squeezing together again with the 50 week. So the band in which it can trade is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And the fun thing, guys, again, so here it tested the 50 week. Here it tested the 50 week. And now again, it tested the 50 week. So it's getting there, guys. It's really getting there. It is time. It's really time of a matter of, I think, weeks, days or weeks before it truly breaks out here. Did you know if CRO had Bitcoin's market cap, the price of CRO would be about $61? Is that what the current amount is, ancient CRO Toshi? That's crazy though to think about. That's not going to happen though, guys. At least not in the... I think not in my lifetime. I'm bullish though, guys, on CRO, but I think it's... that will be ridiculous. If that will be the case, I will maybe maybe finally become a billionaire, but it's not going to happen. maybe if we get like big hyperinflation of the dollar, because that's also what we might see here with the dollar going down. The dollar is going down and down even more. It's crazy to see. It's crazy to see. I'm slowly going crazy with CRO. I finally want to see some movement now. Yeah. I feel you, man. I feel you. I have to say that it's exactly the same for Bitcoin. It's exactly the same for Bitcoin. But it's been just 7 days. It's been just 7 days. It's been just 7 days, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's been 9 days, okay. So that's a long time in crypto. For kind of like we're trading within like a stock environment. Hey, Diamond J, welcome, welcome, welcome. Strap in, my dude. Strap in. Strap in, my good. What's a suspender? What's a suspender? Actually, and this is a suspender. Navy blue, black, or khaki. By the way, Diamond J, check out the, make sure you're a member. So don't forget to check out the member tab on YouTube. Everyone that was a member up until now will get one for free. I will do free shipping as well, so strap in. Shipping though to the US becomes more and more expensive. It's crazy. Yeah, it's been boring. It's been boring for CRO. It's been boring for Bitcoin. It's been less boring for Ethereum. I think Ethereum is doing some moves at least. Oh well, even Ethereum is back. Kind of went close 2 weeks ago. Everything is boring. That's though, guys, why sometimes it's fun to also try out. How's it called? Bjorn. Thank you so much, man. We got Skywalker getting a membership. We got the final Meowdown getting one. We got Hanky Moody 3 getting one. Mathcraft getting one. And Brushy. Guys, thank Bjorn. Thank Bjorn. Dude, thank you so much. You don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do that. Strap in. And again, all the new people, all the new members, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just in time to strap in for a new bull market, potentially. Because, guys, remember, the more we're getting into this boring territory, the more we are getting cooked for Chapter 2. I call it Chapter 2. Chapter 2 of this upcoming bull cycle. So maybe, like we just talked in this segment here, it's a bit like in 2021. It's a bit like in 2021. And we get a recovery. The only question then is, some people say, if they make a comparison to 2021, they ask, well, will we surpass this level again? Or will we get a new M pattern? That's a potential outcome. I don't think so, though. I think that's not the most likely outcome, because here you can see in 2021, this was parabolic. It went parabolic here. There were a few moments in 2021 where we had some recovery time, like here and here. But in the overall picture, it was super parabolic. And here, I wouldn't say it's parabolic. Nah, if it would have been parabolic, we would have been here, or maybe here somewhere. But it's up and recover, up and recover, up. Honestly, I do prefer this staircase approach for Bitcoin. I do prefer the staircase approach because I think it's more, it gives more room to grow. Take a look at the DGB, SCAR, DGB. Dominance growth band. Karnos champion. Thanking here Bjorn. Bjorn is honestly a legend. What do you think of the last daily candle motive? The last day's daily candle motive. Oh, unfortunately, SK, I have no clue about Digibyte. I would have to check the whole chart, do some pre-analysis. Digibyte. Isn't that like a token back from 2017? It's all good. It's all good, man. Numlock is asking, do you think it's sell in May and go away? I think it has been sell in January, February, May, January, February, March, and April. So maybe this time around different. I think this time around might be different because also we do have the FAB meeting, of course, coming up. And what we talked about in the beginning a bit also, Mr. Numlock, not this, but something is going to happen soon. At least in the CRO universe. Cronos is building. I like that. Bitcoin is also, they are building with more utility or more reserves. I see more countries getting ready for different reserves. Honestly, with the USA getting in, I think it's a matter of time before China wants to get in. If China's in, then maybe we might see other countries in Europe also getting in. So what we've seen so far from the EU has been very bearish, or they have been avoiding the conversation. They've been avoiding the conversation. But you have to take a look also at not just the EU Parliament, but take a look what's happening, for example, in Germany, what's happening in France. And there are more savvy people, fortunately, in those countries that slowly will be trickling down to the EU Parliament as well. And I think it's a matter of time before the ECB will be more favorable also for creating reserves with Bitcoin. And also, I think a big opponent still for reserves of Bitcoin is the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, or I always forget how it's called. But all those institutions are still against it. But Bitcoin is building, it's getting there. I mean, only 4 years ago, it was El Salvador starting off a new trend. And I think Bitcoin being adopted by the US now in only 4 years' time after El Salvador, things get rolling really quickly. Sell in July while getting high. That one is new. That one is definitely new. That one is definitely new. Honestly, guys, though, I was kind of expecting a worse move today. So what we talked about last week is during the weekend, we typically see violent moves to the upside or to the downside because liquidity is low. And I was kind of expecting, because it's a weekend and it's Easter, this is the perfect time to dump the market. One final dump, shake out the shorts. Maybe once more go back to the 50-week simple moving average here, and then retest this. But that's the big question, of course. I'm still very glad though, guys. I've been talking about this falling wedge here, and we've been breaking out so far. This week, this show is called the weekly close for a reason. This week, it will close above this line if nothing is going to change very rapidly. And typically, guys, with the week closing in about 4 hours, this candle is not going to it's not becoming red anytime soon. And I see the same for this on the CRO rainbow chart here. It definitely shows that we are holding on to this line. So the weekly close will be quite okay. It's low. It's not like super bullish. But again, it's going back to that Black Friday mentality. We've got a question now from Crypto News 101. Welcome, by the way. Welcome. Question: I recently seen that the Cronos team announced they are preparing for an AMA. Do you think we'll see more info from the team on how the 70 billion CRO will be allocated? I hope so. I hope so. So, bit of news, crypto news. I also am planning an AMA with Mirko. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I want to ask those tough questions as well, because I think he has been showing more willingness to communicate. The new team has been showing willingness to communicate more and more. But that does also include sometimes sharing some details that you might not want to share. We need some transparency, I think. That's the only thing we can ask for. Because it's a big ask, right? It's a big amount of money we're talking about. Guys, just last Friday, or last Wednesday, I thought, they unlocked about 1.16 billion CRO. 1.16. That's $100 million worth of tokens. $100 million worth of tokens. That's crazy. If they sell, they have, I think, enough funds to, fund the Cronos Labs team for ages. And also they have enough funds to, I don't know what to want to do. It's a big sum, guys. It's a big sum. And of course they won't sell. Or maybe if they sell, they will do it over the counter. Over the counter means that they are doing it behind the desk. Maybe in dark pools. Then we don't even see what's going to happen with this amount. And that's something I think somebody talked about this last stream as well, because there's a potential, guys. I've been talking about this in the video yesterday, but this amount is still sitting in the wallet. 1.16 billion CRO just sitting still in this wallet. once it starts moving out of the wallet, then we might see some speculation of selling, or, you know, we get more fear. That's, I think, the big fear we do have in the community. But even then, we don't know what they're going to do with the funds. Again, it might be an OTC deal. It might even be an OTC deal while this money is still in the fund. This still in the wallet. Then in that case, they are holding on probably to like an IOU version of CRO, also a bit of over-the-counter one. In that case, that will be still sitting in the reserve wallet. But yeah, that's all speculation, unfortunately. Hey, Royal Fame. It looks like you're out of your medical strap. Glad to see you back healthy. Healthy is a strong fame, is a strong word, but yeah, it's definitely getting better and better. Can finally strap in again. And Royal Fame, we talked about this a bit earlier, but make sure you stay tuned because all members will get these suspenders sent to your home for free as a bit of a gimmick, but as a thank you to all members. Anyways, thank you very much. Welcome, strap in, Royal Fame. Hope you enjoyed your Easter. Oh, Adam, don't get me started. Don't get me started, Adam. It's been crazy the last few days. Been absolutely crazy. But honestly, we're getting there. We're getting there. If you guys hit the like button harder, then we might see a new pump for Crow. Just hit it up. Just hit it a bit harder. But it's boring. Yeah. But talking, by the way, about bullish catalyst, it's not only Bitcoin building with ETFs and reserves. It's not only CRO building with new things in the Cronos team. Ethereum is actually doing things, guys, very bullish. I lost the name, but they're working on a new upgrade. I think it's called Pectra, the Pectra upgrade. And I think it was scheduled for this summer. Right in time as a new catalyst, because the last time we had an upgrade for Ethereum, I think it was it over here? Not entirely sure anymore. So this was the burn upgrade. I think it was amazing. EIP 1559. EIP 1559. Crazy upgrade for Ethereum. That also made Ethereum hold on to its price relatively well during the summer, during the bear market. But unfortunately, it was not enough to hold on during the bull cycle, which is crazy to think about, but it was the case. Wait a minute. I need to zoom out a bit more for Ethereum. I think this was the Ethereum EIP 1559 launch. April 23rd. Are you comfortable with the market? Or do you mean Karnis? I honestly do like just also... we talked about this a bit earlier, but I don't really mind these long periods of nothingness. This is okay in my opinion, because we can DCA more. And also, I like that much. I have some bigger purchases planned for my home, and the more I spend with these Visa cards in the back, the more CRO you also get. So that's actually quite nice. I think that's DCAing on a different level. Hey, Corey Laurie, welcome. You missed a long comment. Oh no. Let me check if I can find it for you. Oh wait, we've got to... That's strange. My chat is doing strange stuff. Bjorn is not doing much today. And not many Easter Home Alone watcher today. You're celebrating Easter alone. Well, strap into the community. I'm home alone now as well. I'm home alone now as well. But I got the crow farm, which is always nice. ETH dominance is all the way at the bottom. I'm not surprised. I mean, ETH is also at the bottom price-wise, so it was a matter of time, unfortunately. So the question from Karl. Oh no, wait. I don't know when the AMA is. Unfortunately, guys, the Mirko, the new lead of Cronos, is actually very busy, unfortunately, now with also... I think soon they will have Token 2049, which is an event in Dubai. Last year it was in Singapore. And it's an event where basically all chains go to, all projects. It's amazing. It's a networking event. And he's going there as well. I think in his current new role, he's more customer facing or more front facing. He needs to be there. He needs to go to those events, talk with founders, talk with builders. And I think the Crow Fam now is less important, like informing us. Love you. When will we use crypto for payments on everyday goods? That's a good question, love you. But I'm kind of paying already with my crypto. It is still mainly using the conversion to US dollars. But you can see in the back, those Visa cards, they run on crypto. In some way or form. Not entirely. Not entirely. LLB, welcome, welcome, welcome. The alt season is ready to start. So strap in, guys. Strap in for LBB as well. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm just waiting here for Bitcoin dominance now. And I talked about this before, but Ethereum doing the upgrade, Ethereum bouncing up, that could be the start sign. That could be the start sign. And also at that point, we might see this again bouncing up as well. It already done so 1, 2, 3 times now. So maybe ETH Crow goes up again at about this level. And then finally might see a true altcoin season also for other altcoins, the smaller ones like CRO. That's kind of my thoughts currently. Where do we order the straps? It will be shared later on a members tab for YouTube, John. 80k Crow in my wallet, ready to explode. I like it. You're prepared. You come prepared to the stream. DXY also might be a catalyst. That's what I haven't really talked about much recently, but DXY, as I talked before, it's below the crucial 100 mark. Below the crucial 100 mark. But yeah, it's getting crazy what China is now trying to do. Trying to replace really the exports to the US and trying to go to different markets. It is becoming very much impossible to trade with China and the US. It's too much tariffs. Are they crow traps? No, unfortunately not yet. Not yet. If we actually sell out, Mr. Asians, I don't have that many, but if we sell out, I might actually talk with a new Chinese company that might actually want to manufacture them for us. But so far, I could only do regular ones, regular coin bearing straps. I'm wondering if Matic or Paul is a crazy opportunity or dead coin at this point. I think it had its run already, yes, Karl. So Polygon or Matic. So Matic was started as a gaming chain. It was started as a gaming chain. Also had a lot of success as a gaming chain later on when it was renamed to Polygon. But I don't know. Feels dead in the water to me. I was a big Polygon user though, big one. I don't know. I don't think I have got much pull left. Matic was a lot of fun though. Let me quickly check on the CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap where we do see. What do we see? Where is Matic at? By the way, guys, this grinds my gears. This definitely grinds my gears. If you go take a look here at Cronos on CoinGecko, it's still not updated. The vesting wallet, well, I think the vesting wallet, it should actually show 1.16 billion CRO less here in the vesting wallet. Grinds my gears. Polygon, Polygon, Polygon. Where are you, good sir? This, by the way, we need to drop as well. The Pi Network token, don't see it perform well this cycle. Fast token. Polygon. It's above Trump token. It's dropped below rank 50. Unfortunately, I do believe that different tokens will overtake this one. It's my thought. But let's see. I kind of like the L2, but unfortunately there are so many L2s now. Jose actually is doing more Uber drives to make more CRO. That's crazy, dude. Talking about dedication. Talking about dedication there. Someone just dropped here in the background. Okay. Hey, Jay Smith. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, man. I found it so boring last week's. I haven't sold, but I haven't bought much either. Sometimes best thing to do is nothing and just wait for the next leg up. Exactly. That's also why Samuel, he's also probably bought. But I'm quickly strapping in for Samuel because he just joined our club here. Welcome, Samuel. Strap in, my dude. Samuel, do you hold CRO or do you play the main city game? Oh, talking about a way to kill boredom. I'm actually trying to do more main city now because main city is a game in the Loaded Lion universe and they released the Lion token. But it's a simple way to just, you know, kill a few minutes, play the game and get prepared also for season 3, Fractured Fate. And also the new land sale. And if you don't know what the land sale is all about, is I think actually quite a decent opportunity to make more Lion token. Because there will be an airdrop for Lion tokens if you buy the NFT land. Video is in the channel. So just take a look at NFT land sale, something like that. 2 videos out. Do you have some fulcrum? No, unfortunately not, Mr. Godfather. Should I? Should I, dude? Yeah, unfortunately, Karl, I don't know what happened. Maybe YouTube was a bit strict today. If you added a link, it will delete links, unfortunately. It will delete links. So maybe do it again without a link. $100 is 1,000 coins. Are we talking about CRO or is it fulcrum? Oh, actually, you're doing the Uber. So you think if you make like 100 bucks with doing Uber, you can buy 1,000 coins more. I like that, dude. That approach, like 1 CRO is 1 CRO, but also 1 CRO can typically like go up like crazy as we've seen in the past. You need to shelve, you know, a bit closer to the camera so you can take a good look at that sexy icy white. Yeah, it looks very good, man. True, true. I can maybe do that. I can move them a bit forward. Give me 1 sec. That's looking better, isn't it? Oh, wait. It's, yeah. I hope you like it. I like it myself as well. It's a very sexy car, but it's, in general, just very good looking. And today, today I feel like I'm very much sponsored by Crypto.com here because it's the cap, it's the cards. I'm unfortunately not, guys, or not unfortunately. I'm still very much an independent guy. I try to just see what's happening in the markets. If anything, honestly, is outspokenly bad. If anything is very bad for you as a CRO holder or for really anyone in the community, I will say it. Many people were bearish about CRO during the 70 billion mint, but even though I hated the communication, I have to say that without all the details, it was too soon to judge. And after the AMA, I'm somewhat eased, you know, my mind is like, okay, I get where this is going. I get where this is going. So, you know, keep a level head. But if something is really wrong, I will say it. If the charts are also looking wrong, I will say it. But so far, guys, it's bouncing. It is bouncing. I really think Degen and Wallet Connect will do very well. I use Wallet Connect almost daily, so I saw the token pop up on a notification. Maybe good. NFA. Strap in, Mr. Krotoshi. I love that name, by the way. I was bullish, somewhat bullish on the Gods NFT collection, Mr. XRP Bully, but then they shifted from Polygon, I think, to Solana. I was like, nope. No, the founder, I don't like the founder. And if you don't like the team, guys, like I like Crypto.com also because of the, I like CRO because of the team. And I'm mainly talking about Crypto.com as a team, not yet Cronos Labs, but Mirko, I give you the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, it's about teams. If you don't like the team, don't buy the token. Crypto.com used to do trading competitions on the exchange, which helped boost the volume. Why did they stop doing that? I have seen a few competitions, but I haven't seen that many indeed. Maximilian, welcome, by the way. Good question. Let's ask Chris, because I don't know. Honestly, I didn't do many myself, but it can be fun. On the other hand, though, I honestly believe that they will do more as the bull market continues, because it's a great way in a bull market to reward your users. In a bear market like situation like currently, it's an expensive way to drive more volume. Can you give more info about Buy the Dip token? Dip. It's a meme coin on Cronos. I don't really do memes myself, guys. Never done it. Never. So when will we have the AMA? And do you have any indication about the 70 billion allocation and also the CRO quarterly burns? No, unfortunately not yet. No detail when. Peter, hope you enjoyed your day in London. Hope you saw some nice planes when you went to, I forgot the name, to the airport. Over here it's raining all day, so not the best day. Enjoy your Easter, man. I mentioned crypto.com. Yeah, crypto.com is officially a link. I might want to whitelist that one. Good call, Carnage. Carnus. I wonder how the Loaded Lion card will look like. Good question. Good question. I haven't seen any leaks yet, or any plans, or any mock-ups. I have seen, of course, a few new images about the game, about the mobile game. It looks good. Looks good so far. Also, talking about Loaded Lion, I want to share a bit of detail about the land sale, because I didn't do that in the recent sale. Or is it? Because they updated their website. They updated their own website. And let me check if I can find it. Official link. Yeah. That's the one I need. Man, they do have their own. Why don't you have your own link inside this? Link tree. There we go. Is it loadedline.com? Yeah, there we go. It's loadedline.com. Loaded Lions, by the way. So this is the new website, 404 page not found, ouch. But this is the new Loaded Lion website. They updated it with the new season. And you can also now explore the land sale. I like that because now you can also see a bit of detail about the land. So here we got, for example, the new NFTs. This one is already available, but these are the new ones. And soon you will get more details as these blocks will disappear when we get the sale. You can find those for all the new regions. So here we've got the green one. Here we got the blue one. We got, of course, the red fire one. I love those. I already have one Molten Kevin myself. Block Nexus. A bit more cyberspacey. And also, we do have now the name of the new secret region. Lucent Ascent and Stygian Storm. And also a bit of story-driven things here. The Fractured Throne. Let's see what it will be like. So I've got a question. Considering the rainbow chart was measured with the 30 billion circulating supply, do you think you need to re-measure the chart to cope with the extra supply? Yes and no. Yes and no, Pete. So let's go to the rainbow chart quickly. I will make a video about it because this has been a topic for me as well. This rainbow chart has not specifically been made with any supply in mind because, mind you, also the supply here grew. Still, we are minting more and more and more CRO every day, even without that unlock or the 70 billion burn. So it never really took, never really hold that into how's it called? It never really considered supply as an indicator, because also the original Bitcoin rainbow chart did not hold any supply in regard. It didn't. And the question, of course, is also, what will it do with what will it do with demand? Will it increase demand, the additional supply? I honestly think we'll have a new price equilibrium somewhere in the middle. I think, yes, supply is growing, but also demand will be growing. That's my base case. That's my base case. In that case, guys, we can still create crazy bubbles. This chart is more about bubbles and also support. And the bubble, maybe I can say this. So the bubble here, the bubble is very large. The bubble territory, it ranges from about $1 to $3 or $4. Maybe due to the additional supply, we only go to the dollar line. So then we're talking about $1.70. Kind of sounds more more legit. But okay. It's a gamble. It's definitely a gamble. Everything is a gamble though, guys, here. NFA, always no financial advice here. I'm still bullish. I'm still 100% locked in for $1. And we're closing the week again with a beautiful touch here. Cronos is just holding diamond hands today. Ah, it was called Hitro. Yeah, of course. Okay, you can't really enjoy it because you got to see a 747 come into the land close where we stood. Oh man, the wind alone from those planes is crazy. Those are huge aircrafts. The green blends in. Yeah, that's an issue. The green car, you can't really see the green card here. It's in the green, in the greenery. Hopefully we'll come up with a new game, because I didn't like Main City. They're not coming up. They are coming up with a new game, I think in 2026-ish. So not soon, but they will make a lot of more, I think, enjoyable changes with fighting monsters and exploration. So that might change the game a bit. I'm looking forward to that, but not enough information about it, unfortunately, yet. Not yet. It's painful though, guys. The worst thing about this week, I think, is the breakdown of CRO Bitcoin. It's the worst part about this breakout here. And also the pain can continue. The pain could continue in theory. I hope though it won't. That's the big question here. That is the big question. First Spotify payment is due out tomorrow. It's the cashback on it instant. Oh, you've never had one? Yeah, it's pretty much instant. I think it's as instant as your payment normally would. Yeah, like Numlock saying, it's almost instant. And PJ also confirms. On the plus side for me, all the money spent today was done with my Indigo card, so at least I could get a bit of cash back on everything we spent. And again, that's why I don't mind these low prices, guys. I mean, yeah, it's boring, but think about the cash back. That's my most bullish case, guys, about these cards here. These, if you don't know, I bought my car with the IC White. And with the IC White, you get about, you used to get like 5%, and I think you still get 5%. But if you get 5% cash back now, and the car was about $20,000, so you got about $1,000 worth of CRO tokens, give or take. And $1,000 worth of CRO tokens, that is now $1,000. That is now $1,000 if, and that's a big if, of course, because we don't know. If CRO goes up, like I expect it to do, let's say it goes to $1, then in that case, guys, the cashback that you got now will also go up about 10x. So then we're not talking about, I think I did my math wrong here. No, I'm right. 5% of, yeah, 5%. It is correct. It's about $1,000 worth of CRO. If that one goes 10x, we're talking about $10,000 worth of CRO tokens. Even a bit more. If you're doing the car purchase right now. So that would also mean that the car is basically not free yet, but it's getting there. 50% discount instead of 5%. Think about it that way, guys. Every purchase now is not 5% or 3%. It's 50% down the line. Agent Krotoshi, thanks for dropping in today, guys. It's already 3 past 10 here as well. It's a good storyline though. I like it. CROs though very, very valuable, and people don't understand the value yet, the potential. Is there a limit on the max cashback you get on the transaction or, month? There is no limit depending on the card tier. There's no limit depending on the card tier. Let me quickly show it to you. Because if you go to crypto.com and you don't have a car yet, let's check. There is, by the way, for every card, there is a limit of how much you can spend per month. There's a spending limit. So here we got the website. And then we need to get all the benefits. Yeah, there we go. Here you do see all the caps as well. So for the Indigo or the J Green, there is a reward cap of $75. That is pretty low. But if you go to the Rose Gold or the Icy White, there is no limit. The sky is the limit, and that's also true for the Prime card or the Obsidian. So if you buy a car with the Royal Indigo, it's less interesting. Still though, it can be pretty good. This limit, by the way, is quite new. I think there was no limit back in 2021. But that's the monthly reward cap. It resets every month. So if I deposit about $1,000 in CRO for a card and the price drops 50%, do I have to deposit more to keep my stake balance at 1,000, or does it only matter at the time you stake? It's that one. If you stake now, you do get a card and you don't lose it. So for example, currently guys, I have about a stake here of 60,000 in the rose gold. And it has expired. So the initial period is over. But I didn't have to restake anything to keep on holding to the benefits. The only thing now with the level up program, you have to restake it again. And I didn't do that, but it keeps being valid. You don't have to add any funds. I would like to get the red card. I do like to get the red card. Just for the sake of the collection, right? Even this one, I would like to see the blue one, the midnight blue one in person, because all these cards, guys, to the right are metal, and I think prime might even be something other than metal, a different material. But the midnight blue is plastic, just straight plain plastic, and I want to see what kind of plastic. Is it durable? Is it bad? In all honesty, though, I don't really use. I pay everything with my phone. I just use Google Pay because Google Pay and Apple Pay integration works great with the crypto.com card. But you know, it's nice. It looks nice. It looks very nice. Yeah, so there was no limit originally, but they nerfed the card rewards back in 2022. And then they also had a 25 limit for Ruby and 50 for Old J-Car. Yeah, that's true. Now I remember. You want to make the prime card of pure gold. Honestly, Mr. Action, you might be onto something, because maybe not. It kind of shows here kind of silver color, right? But it's not that expensive to actually put a bit of a layer of gold on top of a card, because you can also take a look at, for example, the Rolls-Royce statue, on top of the car. I think some of those models also have a bit of gold plated on the Rolls-Royce Angel. I think of some models. But if you take a look at the actual value of the gold, because it's not the whole statue, it's only the outside, I think it's only like $50 worth of gold. So maybe they will do something similar for the Prime card. I think if you spent about, what is it, $1 million on a card, you might get a bit of gold. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for all the comments as well. I think that's what makes us strong. That's what makes the Crow fan very strong, that we try to help each other. Like the Oracle got so many comments here from people. It's amazing. Yeah, the original blue had amazing rewards. 1%, you had to do literally nothing. Talking about that, guys, I'm trying to get a few different cards. For example, the Coinbase card. I can't get the Gemini card in here. Somebody asked, do you have the Gemini credit card? I don't. It's not available here. I can't get the Binance card anymore. Binance is blocked here as well. I'm trying to get the Bybit card just to want to see what the card is like, what the perks are like. From what I've read online, I think the crypto.com cards do still have the best bang for buck, the best rewards. But, it can't hurt to see what the competition is like. So trying to learn a bit. Having said that, guys, it's 10 past 10 here. It's 10 past 10. And like I mentioned before, we are battle testing the rainbow chart here. Battle testing the rainbow chart. It will hold on to it. Even close a bit higher, a tad higher today as we're climbing as we end the stream. Bitcoin is also ending higher as we start the stream. So it is very interesting. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is what I want to end the stream with, because take a look at when we're going to close above the 50 or the 21 EMA. Moving average exponential here. It sits about 86, but it will go lower and lower. I'm thinking about a few, well, let's check next week. I think next week it will be about 86,000, 86. Because it's getting lower and lower and lower. This band here, it will also shrink and shrink. This will go down, 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 down. And there will be a breakout at some point. And I think it will be an up one. Based on what's going to happen macro-wise, I do expect a lower dollar. The dollar is going to devalue more. I do expect lower interest rates. The EU already lowered interest rates, so things are looking bullish, guys. I think it's a matter of time, but it's a boring time. So strap in, just strap in, enjoy Easter, have some fun, go out with the family, but strap in with your bags. Don't get discouraged at this late in the cycle, because it's time for the banana zone. It is time for the banana zone, and I promise you guys, the banana zone has been fun in 2017. It has been fun in 2021. And I expect it to be fun once more in 2025. Anyways, enjoy your week, guys. Enjoy Easter. Strap in and hit the like button. Have a great one, guys. Have a great one. Thanks, Numlock. Thanks, Pete. And thanks, Bjorn, as well. Thank you so much, Bjorn, by the way, for all the membership gifts. Sanjay as well. Thank you.